Okay, let's talk about like how I'm mixing those colors. What I was thinking when I'm mixing those colors. So, in the beginning, I try to mix a color of the forehead. So, of course, started with wet red, make like an orange that was too orange. So I put more um, yellow and green, tone down the orange. It's still too yellow, right? So mixing color, you have to like take lots of time. Then I get a little bit black, so make it not that saturated. See, I try to make a not saturated tone, but right now it's too dark. The maybe the color is right, then was too dark. Do you see that? So I have some made some white in there. It's still too dark, so still too dark. I made some white. No, no, there. I think it's. I was thinking still too dark. Then I did some white. Yeah. So yeah, more white, more white, and maybe I think it was too bright, so it's more muted color. So I was thinking like the forehead color is the color on the bridge of the nose, so I just use the same color because it's kind of light color there. Now I made a little bit darker color for that side of the face. See, so it's a little bit darker than the bridge of the nose. Yeah. Um, then this side is darker, a little bit darker on the top of the bridge. Yeah, see, that's a little bit darker. Let's just go back, you know. I think that's a little bit tint of like green tone, so then I made some green there. This tint of a coat tone. Yeah, so see, that's darker than the bridge. Then I think I start making that color. I think it's a little bit pink. Yeah, so I add some red. Do you see that? Then I think it's too dark. I just add white. Yeah, that's probably the right tone. And this part is a little lighter. You can see later on. So I add more white. See, white for that part. For that part, yeah. Basically just values. Then this is about the same tone. Yeah. No, I think I'm making a dark part. This a little bit darker part. It's a little bit. See, I have some red, black, probably black, make brown, then probably yeah for that darker part. See, a little bit darker. I think it was even darker. That part is even darker. So black and red is kind of like brown tone. Then that part was I try to do this part, but it was too light, so I go back, mixing some brown. It's too red, so making some green, tone down the red. Red. Then, oh, that's the shadow under the nose. Yeah, I try to get the shadow was a little bit green tone actually, coat tone. So I add some green. I try to get the shape of the shadow. See, try to get shape of the shadow. Not too careful, but kind of like need to get the shape of the shadow. See, try to get the shape of the shadow. Then that's the eye. Yeah, eye. Just try to get the place. Not exactly the shape yet, but needed to put on the right place. Yeah, that's the shadow. That probably is green. See, I add more green here. Still probably need more green tone later. That one is slanted. See, that one is slanted. Yeah, just those brownish green tone. And then there, that's the value of that. I add some little turpentine. It was too dry, so here. So that's not too dry. So I try to get this a little bit lighter part here. So under the neck is just in the shadow. So Yeah, just some brown, green, red. Just green toned down too much red and just toned down with green. Or black. Okay, that's the even darker shadow under the nose. Wait, I think this one, I'll go big. That's that one. Okay, now it's a mouse. This mouse is turning, right? So that side I can see a little bit, this side see more. Mouse. And okay, try to get the shape. Not exactly, but generally shape. Still try to get the shadow. It's a little darker color. The eyebrow is more green, so put more green on the eyebrow. Eyebrow is always a little bit green tone there. Yeah, it's darker. See? Try to get the value. Now probably I start doing the bottom lip is a little lighter than the top lip. Yeah, see, I'm doing that. I think it was like too bright, so I just mixing some black, so tone down the bright. Probably a little bit dark. Then I can go back to white. See, then get it a little lighter. Yeah, there. Then the casting shadow under the lip. Casting shadow under the lip. Right here. See. Yeah. Doesn't need it to be exact now, but have to get the value right, right? Here we go. This just first draft, like blacking it, you know. Next layer you can start doing more detail. What I would try to do, maybe some highlight. Oh, that part, yeah, that part maybe light. See, that part is kind of light. Yeah. Just doing that. Braid your nose even lighter.